Hi again. Today I'm wanting to share with you how to save money on your utility bills. Obviously that's quite a big expense for a household, and there are little ways you can reduce costs, and there are also things you can do that will make quite a big difference. Some of these you might already do, but there might be some ideas in here that will be new to you and won't be too much effort for you, so could be well worth it. The first one's pretty basic. It's calling up your electricity and or gas company and just asking them if the deal you've got is the best deal for you. Now you can do your own research online, but I just found it's quicker and easier to just call them. The person on the other end of the line generally knows what deals are out there, and if you just very briefly answer a few questions, they can help you find which deal is best for you. Heating and cooling apparently contributes about 50% to a home's utility bill. So if you can save on your heating and cooling, that will make a really big difference to your bill. If you do use your heater, keep it between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius, because every degree over that contributes an extra 10% to the power or gas usage. If you are buying an air conditioner or heater for your home, invest in a really good one that is energy efficient, because even though it will cost a lot to start with, it will save you money in the long run. We were very fortunate. We purchased a second-hand one for $250, and when I looked them up online, they were worth over $2,000, and it is an amazing heater. It's not uncommon for it to get to like -5 degrees around here at night. That is about the only time we put our heater above its very lowest setting. So that heater, even when it's -2, keeps our house warm enough on its lowest setting. So even if we had have paid the $2,000 for it, I would say it would have been worth the investment for how much it has saved us. If you're trying to keep your house warm, just stopping drafts makes a big difference. So putting those little material runners at the bottom of doors and things like that, just to keep the cool air from coming in. Curtains or blinds are also a really good thing. You'd be surprised how much heat is transferred through windows. So during the winter, I always keep curtains closed until the sun hits the windows, and then I open just those curtains that the sun is on, and that keeps the heat inside the house. And during the summer, obviously keeping the curtains closed that the sun is on helps keep the cool air in and the hot out. Also, if it's not too hot, just having a nice cross breeze through the house makes a big difference, so opening up windows. If it's cold, put on a jumper. If it's hot, take some clothing off. I thought this idea came naturally to people until I realised my husband would be walking around the house in a t-shirt and say to me, "Oh, it's a bit cold, should we turn the heater on?" And I'd be like, "No, put a jumper on." Today is a little bit cold, and as you can see, I have donned a beanie. And if it gets really cold, I can put on a nice thick wool jumper, and that is free. If you're really strapped for cash, really layering up and then doing star jumps will keep you warm and fit. A fan is so much cheaper than an air conditioner. Obviously an air conditioner will cool you down a lot better than a fan. Something that I've done in the past is get a little spray water bottle and you spray yourself with water and stand in front of the fan, or you put on a wet t-shirt and you just wring it out enough that it's not like sopping wet. Walking around like that or having a fan on you with a wet t-shirt actually makes a surprisingly big difference. Our gas and electricity company is Origin Energy. Other energy companies might do similar things to what this one does, but what they do is they've got a few things that I take advantage of. One is that you can connect your Woolworths rewards card to your bill, and that's really simple. You just get online on your account and do that. If you're not very tech savvy, you can call them up to do it, and you get reward points for everything you spend on your bills. So that's a cost that you're going to be paying either way. You may as well be getting something back for it, and then you can use that as discounts on your shopping. Origin also has this great thing called a spike hour, where they're trying to reduce the amount of electricity that's used during the peak times. And so I get a text message probably once a fortnight saying you've got a spike hour coming up, try to reduce your electricity. And so during that time, I just make sure everything that's not getting used gets switched off. If I was going to be using the dishwasher or the washing machine, I just put it off for an hour. There have been times I've just been sitting and playing on my phone or just reading a book or whatever, and I will actually go to the extreme of turning off the lights and lighting candles. That's probably a little bit overboard. But yeah, you try to reduce your usage during that time, and you get points for how much you reduce. And if you get a lot of spike hours in a row, you get like extra points. Anyway, they can be redeemed for gift cards. So I just get a general gift card and then use that on my grocery shopping. Over the last year, I think I'm up to $60 or $70 worth of spike hour points. So again, not really that much effort, and that's just $60, $70 that I get out of nowhere. So if you are with Origin and you haven't heard of spike hours, I would highly recommend you looking into it. The other main contributor to utility bills is showering. So try to keep showers down to 4 to 5 minutes. Apparently it's not just the water usage, it's actually the electricity or gas to heat that water that contributes that large amount. So shorter showers. In my dodgiest tips video, I said that what I do sometimes is you get yourself wet, then you turn the shower off, and then you do your hair, you soap yourself up, and then you turn the shower back on to wash everything off. Not only does this mean you're not using very much water, it means that you go a lot faster, because standing under a nice hot running shower is just lovely, and you do tend to be there longer than what you probably should be. This is just a small one, but things like the standby lights on like your TV do use a little bit of power. So if you switch them off at the wall, apparently, according to a site I was looking up, this can save you about $100 a year. To some people that'll seem like a lot of money, other people they might not think that that's really worth the effort, so whatever you want to do, go for it.